Welcome. This is a weekly reading and it's for the 11th of September to the 16th, I think. So this is the first part of the week, the middle part and the end part. So I've noticed that there's a dominance of the number 3. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. The number 3. And also the number 6. 1, 2, and 3. So they're both levels of completion. To me, they're both levels of completion. So that's a positive, something to carry forward with you that's positive for the week. The central card is the Ace of Coins. So this is about practical matters, the material world perhaps. It's something that you value. It can be money, but it's value. It can be health as well. So the first part of the week, I mean, the 7 of Wands can sometimes be a triggering card. It can be a trigger to trigger for action. It can be a trigger for some sort of emotion or a reliving or remembrance of something. So it's important to approach the energy from a place of being centered. I see that this week. You need to be really centered. With the 6 of Pentacles here, there's a sense of unknown. The moon element here, and with the 7, that's about reevaluation, reevaluation quite often. But it's also a card of really standing firm on something, and I feel that you need to for the first part of the week. Because it feels like there's going to be opposing energies, or it's going to be like a push-pull kind of time for you. With the 4 of Swords here and the 5 of Discs, it feels like it's coming out of a phase of a hiatus, or a sense of being stationary and really pushing and moving forward. It's often I feel this can be an energy of just not seeing the benefit that there is in something. And the 7 of Wands is saying, go for it. Keep persisting for movement forward, for change. The 6 of Swords, this can be about communication, but there's a sense of being able to move forward mentally, even if it isn't definitely, you see something concrete. This is like mentally moving forward. I think this will happen quickly. It could even be like, something's triggered, then there's some sort of reaction perhaps within you or in the situation, and then there's the knowledge that you need to move past this, whether that's mentally or physically or both probably. And it feels very triumphant, particularly with the 6 of Swords and the universe, that's our first 3. Okay, so 3 is about creativity. It's about, as I say, the first level of completion. It means to me that things are in place now. It feels like after climbing up a time of, having to climb, keep climbing, you're at a plateau, and that is a peaceful energy. In the middle of the week, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so this can be change. And with in this deck, the Thoth deck, the Prince is the Knight, is the same as the Knight. So there's movement. There's movement in a direction that could be emotionally fulfilling for you. Now, the Wheel of Fortune is an energy. When there's change, it needs to be taken up. It needs to be recognized and acknowledged and accepted. So it can be a quick energy too. I feel after this first part of the week, there might be, choices and an opportunity for you. The first part of the week is an opportunity for you to get yourself in the right place for this. And with the Ace of Coins here, this is an opportunity. This is an opportunity for something that you value, to increase, to grow, to establish. And with the establish more, or it's almost like another chapter, another, I don't know, I'm lost for words there. I'm really drawn to the Three of Wands, which is the second three. The Three of Wands can sometimes be a waiting energy. Sometimes I often get that it's a waiting energy, but I'm not getting that with this. What I'm getting is that you have waited, and there's a good chance that you're going to get some opportunity. And it's saying that, as long as you've set the groundwork, you've done the groundwork, and it feels like you have. This Page of Coins is about it's about carrying that Ace of Coins. Excuse me. Grasping it in your hand and having a firm hold of it. Knowing that it's yours, knowing that you deserve it. Knowing that, particularly with this Devil here, that you can overcome any fears that are around this situation that you value. Knowing that you're not going to be held by limitations that may have limited you in the past, had you been given this opportunity sooner. This to me says that you're ready for this opportunity. The end part of the week, we've got your third three. Three of Coins, which is an energy of, out of the first level of completion term that I've used, the Three of Coins epitomizes that, because it is collaboration. It's just honest effort put in. And that's what it feels like here. The Ace of Swords. So this could be this is a gift as well. This could be an idea that is going to get you to complete that triangle, that three, whatever three components is needed, if that's the case. But it's also saying the energy of helping you to realize that this is where you're at anyway. Whether you feel that you have all those components or you don't, whether you have people helping you or you don't, this is a very, very strong energy. With the Mars, you've got Mars, yeah. Interesting. And I think you've got Mars here. Or is it Jupiter? Jupiter and Leo. Yeah, it might not be Mars, but you've certainly got the Aries energy here. So this to me is saying that there needs to be more confidence about having reached a certain level, being knowing that you've done the work, what it takes to be where you're at now. You deserve to be there. And I don't know whether that alone is what this Ace of Swords is bringing in. There could be clarity around that. And also, yeah, clarity where whatever other input is needed. But I'm just seeing the star so strongly. You know, it's time for your star to shine is what I'm seeing. And I think that this is going to happen. So the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups can be about choices, but it can also be about confusion. I feel at the end of the week there might be some confusion as well. You know, you've got clarity, and this is an opportunity to receive that clarity and believe it. There's such a clear energy here, and here there's an energy of doubt. This is the last three, and this is the Three of Swords. This to me is saying that, yeah, things might not have gone as planned in the past, but not to let that past disappointment, challenge, whatever it is, cloud the clarity that is really there. You know, this Three of Swords is also about accepting truths and not pretending that things aren't the way they are. The beauty of the Three of Swords is that it does bring clarity. So whether that means that perhaps you're not taking someone or something with you on this journey of success, you know, this new opportunity, there's a possibility of that too. There's also a possibility that you have an idea, you know, a creative idea that you would really like to pursue, and that might not necessarily be interesting, I've said allowed, not be accepted at this time. Or you might have to change something that you're really holding on to and really hoping that that was the way you could do something. And this is saying, well, let that go. Let that go, because you've got here the final card clarified by the Wheel of Fortune again. So you've got the Wheel of Fortune twice here. So there's definite change coming in this week. The last few readings have been about change. They've been about the endings and then, you know, impending change. This change is going to happen. Coupled with this card, as I said, this is really positive. It's also positive for romance. It's positive for people who are perhaps in a, you know, ending one relationship and intending to start another with somebody who they may or may not have already started with or know on a friendship basis. I don't know where that came from, but I've got that. Okay, this is good for that. It's good for people who are wanting to get over or have closure on divorce, split up, something like that. I'm feeling like that. This is good for a lot of things. Also for people who are wanting to change, wanting to drop a pattern or a cycle of bad habits. This is really beautiful this week. With the Four of Wands, this is, I mean, it's very often a celebratory card. It is a card of having put effort in and then being able to really enjoy those results. So this is like really enjoying the accomplishment of the stage that you're at, really enjoying the level of completion that you're at, okay? And realizing that even if you feel like you haven't achieved exactly what you want to achieve, you've achieved a certain level of completion. And it's really important to acknowledge that, to take a few breaths that's in the beginning of the week. You may need to do that here with the Four of Swords. I'm just seeing if there's anything else. I am getting with the Devil card. The Devil card and the Wheel of Fortune are important to recognize, and I feel that you will recognize it with the Three of Swords. People, situations, substances, mindsets, limiting beliefs that you might be getting, that you tend to have a cycle of behavior towards, about, etc. It's twofold. Don't beat yourself up if you have got back into that cycle, because this is saying that you've got an opportunity to get out of it. And this could be to do with health, to improve your health in some way. And it's also about not making allowances for yourself. You know, if you are continually using things as an excuse in order to justify, you know, bad habits, etc., this is an opportunity to stop that. And I feel this is with the Three of Swords. You know, there might be something also that you can't continue, that you need to move away from, because it tends to bring you into, you know, whatever those bad habits are. So this is a positive because there's going to be clarity around that. There's a more positive, there's a more wholesome, it's almost like there's a godlike energy here with this Wheel of Fortune. You know, that spirit is really with you and wanting to help you and wanting to lift you up. Hopefully that makes sense, and hopefully it's helpful. Bye for now.